Okay, now let's create procedural duplication in Maya and Houdini. Let's just create in Maya a cube. Let's create a cube in Houdini. In Maya, let's go to Mesh. Create mesh network. Let's choose a grid type and apply and close. By default, we have 3 cubes. Select Open Mesh Editor and Distribute tab. I just set grid in X10, grid Y10, and grid Z10. Distance X10, distance Y10, in distance Z10. Just let's go to outliner, select our cube, make it smaller a little bit, so we will see just gaps. Let's go inside our geometry node, select our cube, we will add copy to points node, and just add a grid node. Let's make subdivision 10 by 10. Just connect to the input and box to this input. Now we have 10 by 10 boxes or cubes. Just create copy and transform node. And make total number 10 and translate Y. Let's just say 2. 2 is probably too much. Let's make it 1. Just select our cube or box and make it smaller. Let's maximize our paint to see better the result. Now we have procedural duplication of objects. If you would like to change our ingoing object, we just create a sphere node. and hook to the input. Maximize our pane. So now we have our spheres duplicated in procedural manner. Well, in Maya, if we select mesh and mesh repro tab, we'll just create a sphere, go to mesh repro, just middle mouse drag and drop our sphere into the tab, and select our sphere and drag and drop to the top. So the top is the priority. Now we can change our sphere's parameter like scale or rotation, whatever, just any attribute, and it will be reflected in a procedural manner like in Houdini. So now we have our objects created in a procedural manner in Maya and Houdini. Now we can change the parameters of our sets of objects. So let's go to parameters and change distance. Let's just say 5. In X, it's the number of objects 5, and 5 in X, Y, and Z. In Houdini, select our grid and make rows 5 and columns 5. So now we have the same result. Well, just copy 2 points. We need to change total number and change. So in copy 2 points, we need to change the total number to 5. And then also we change total number in our copy and transform node. So we see we need to also to translate in Y, because we will lose the proportion from maybe to change from 1 to 2. So in Houdini and Maya we see our wireframes. In Maya it is set in the shading tab.